Hello everybody, and I'm back again today with some more mystery cards I'm going to open. This comes from that giant set of about 30 I ordered a while back. And so we're just going to go ahead and start breaking into this, seeing what we got. Kind of had some extras over here, but we're just going to open them, stack them, and go through these. Pretty interesting to see what it is. It's the only one that has this big thing in the back. I think they were like some weird Marvel motion cards, but I don't know if there's motion cards in there or if he was using that to put in the free cards. But we're about to kind of see what we get. So, kind of cool. Looks like we got some Marvel Heroes and Villains, which I am excited about because I did just buy a box of these. I'll show you why when we start opening those up, because they really like me. Looks like these are the single cards. And I'll go ahead and go through those. Ooh, some Judge Dredd cards. 93 Marvel Masterpiece. The final edition from Skybox. Ooh, those are the Marvel Vision cards. 2 Marvel Motion cards or 1 Virtual Vision card. So we will see. We will see what those are. So excuse me, I'm gonna readjust just slightly. Looks like we got a lot of painter's tape is what we have. So the Hulk, Incredible Hulk cards, Avengers Kree Skrull War, Ghost Rider 2, some Wolverine, Marvel's Fantastic First Cover Series, ooh, some Uncanny X-Men cards. I believe this is the Series 2 from Jim Lee. These are fun cards. And some of the Punisher. I'm not a huge fan of those, but it is what it is. So let's see what the singles is this guy had sent me. So, cool, kind of an embossed Super Skrull card, a Vulture from the Metal series, Mimic from Marvel Masterpieces. I believe this is the Mimic from the Exile series, who was one of my favorite, or maybe not. The Manner Strikes of the Battle Masterpieces. Ooh, got a Blade. Looks like Eros. Star Fox Eros, as you can see. Horny in space, as always. So let's see what these Marvel motion cards are all about. I'm kind of intrigued by it. Looks like they're just the lenticulars, which is interesting. So, Wolverine coming at you. And then Wolverine, and then Logan. I don't know. Those are kind of cool, but I don't know if I like them or not. Get to these. Punisher. That's a cool Punisher. Who's that? Shotgun. Looks like we got a Jigsaw there, unless that's just Frank. Maybe not. Later he would dress up as Jigsaw, dress up as Frank. You know, I like these a little bit better than the last ones I saw. At least some good shots of Punisher fighting a spider for whatever reason. I don't like cards where I don't get you don't have a good base or name or something like that. We'll do those X-Men probably last. Big fan of that set. If they are the cards I'm thinking they are. So these are those Marvel's Fantastic First covers. So we'll see. Ooh, Spellbound. Nick Fury versus S.H.I.E.L.D. Black Panther. Squadron Supreme. Another Black Panther Part 1. Sweet 16. Sleepwalker. Human Torch. The Exterminators. And that classic X-Men State Fair. So, kind of some fun cards. Wolverine cards just want to come right out. Jim Lee, X-Men. Classic Wolverine. First appearance. It's back when he was part of Weapon X. You got Maverick, and I bet that's Sabretooth and Wolverine there. Another classic Jim Lee. Wolverine versus Omega Red. Maverick and Wolverine. Classic battle. Wendigo. First appearance almost. Probably a rematch. I bet those aren't Jim Lee covers. I'm going to feel like a jackass. So, let's see what the Kree Skrull War cards are, which, if you're reading the comics, spoiler alert, the Kree Skrull Wars just ended after thousands of years. So we'll see how that's going. Looks like puzzle cards. See, I'm again not a fan of these like put together puzzle card type action. It looks to be just a bunch of the infamous Skrull cows. Well, I'm a big fan of the Skrulls. This set's, I think, just it was poorly done. It's a lot out there. You can buy a whole box of those cards for like $30 at this point. Why would you? I don't know. Ghost Rider action. This card was backwards. Is this a glow in the dark? I bet this is because this feels a little bit funny and different. So yeah, I bet that's a glow in the dark card, which is kind of cool actually. Jason Aaron wrote a really excellent Ghost Rider series. There's some excellent Tony Moore art on it. Huge fan of it. I need to reread it. I think Jason Aaron is the best when he's doing this crazy, dark kind of stuff. Not necessarily when his Avengers right now. I like his Avengers, but I feel, I don't know. I don't think it's his best. I think he likes writing it and he's doing some cool things, but I'm not, I guess, enjoying it as much. Maybe I've been ruined by Bendis, or I've just never been a big Avengers guy. So Dark Moon, Hulk. Versus the Abomination. Incredible Hulk. Unstoppable. The strongest there is. I still think Hulk versus Thing is just a classic. You don't think you can go wrong with that. So, final edition, 93 Marvel Masterpiece cards. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's see what kind of action we got. Ooh, Thanos. 93 Marvel Masterpieces. Ravage 2099. Who looks a lot like Joe Jesco. Mad Eye Mooney, who they probably stole his idea from, let's be honest. Cyber. You know, I have a complete set of this, and I have actually recently put this together. But this is a Jim Steranko Captain America. It is numbered. Number 15. It actually has two connecting cards. It has a Namor over here and a Human Torch over here, or vice versa. And you would think when they were setting this card up, it would be like cards 14, 15, and 16. So when you put them all together, that all connect. But no, they are like cards 9, and then card 1, and then card 15. And it annoys me because you can put those together and you get a pretty cool complete picture there. That's a really good piece. And then you had a little vengeance action going on. So those are fun cards. Yeah, let's see what kind of Sylvester Stallone classic Judge Dredd stuff we get here. Judgment Day. Judge Death Lives. Another Judgment Day. Necropolis. The Long Walk. Long Walk to Justice. Oz. The Cursed Earth. City of the Damned. The Cursed Earth. There's a lot of good Judge Dredd stuff, but I wish they would I thought they were going to be doing a lot of more collections, like Volume 1. I have the Apocalypse War, read the Apocalypse War, but there's literally never been another one advertised. So this is, again, some of those 2017 Marvel Annuals. Arnim Zola, one of my favorite villains. Misty Knight. Secret Empire. And Lockjaw. Give you a little secret. Secret Empire and all that stuff around it was probably written by Nick Spencer, who I'm pretty sure his writing might not be bad, but I'll never know because he was a dick and he continues to be a dick, and I just don't like him. Rub me wrong the wrong way on an online message board, and then continue to just be a dick, and that'll assure you'll never get my money, sir. Iron Man 3. Mr. President Ellis. You know, this movie gets hated on a lot. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed it. And I don't care what anybody thinks about it. Christmas Shane Black movie with Iron Man. Yeah, I'm on that all day. So. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see what we got in here. Age of Ultron. Hawkeye action. And that's just the RFID tag to make sure I wasn't going to walk out of the store with it. So, 2 more left. I'll open up the Uncanny X-Men. We'll talk about that for a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to go back and just say, to hell with Nick Spencer. So, awesome. Sabretooth. Strong Guy. Classic card. Ooh, Excalibur. Really hitting my stuff. Mr. Sinister. The Danger Room. Wolverine. For characters and stuff to go, it's not really necessarily a bad pack to get. I love these cards. I've already opened 2 boxes a few years ago. I have the entire 10 that was a limited edition 10 with all those cards in it. I just really love that set, how they're put together. You know, the framing around the card, the little X's in it, the art, the superhero design versus the supervillain design, you know, how it's distinctly different. I love on the back that you get these little Cerebro scans. It shows you all of their power stuff, first appearance, small facts, extra facts. This is the stuff that makes trading cards fun to me. This is the stuff that I loved as a kid and devoured, and that's how I learned. And that's how, you know, I got all of my knowledge on comic books, because I didn't have access to comics that regularly. So, it's what I love. So, as I said earlier, I bought this set. I bought a box of this online because, as you can already see, Adi Granov with the Spider-Man versus Kane card. The art on these cards is just amazing, and I really love how they're put together. You see kind of this sheen on it. They're a cool card. It's kind of solid. It's got the little marble at the top. Looks like Iron Fist. That versus the table versus Quan Yauza. And see, look, that's art by Zurcher. I love Patrick Zurcher. I have a sketch of the Thing up on my wall by Patrick Zurcher. So that's just super, super cool. So it looks like Captain America versus Loki here. Patrick and Scott. So, and then you got a Bullseye versus Punisher. Mark Teixeira. You got a Fury versus Osborn there. Francisco Matina. And oh, just look at that. Spider-Man versus Kane, Eddie Granov, who I think is extremely phenomenal. But just these cards are just, I love these cards. They look so damn cool. You know, so I'm really excited to get this set in. There's like Mike Mayhew art in here. But just, yeah. Really, really, really fun stuff. So, alrighty. Thank you for coming on this journey with me today. And until next time, I have been Josh.